Assalamu alaikum. I am Komal Shizadi and here I am explaining the code of chess game that I just randomly picked from GitHub of my choice because it's my assignment. Okay, so let's move to the explanation of the code. Here in this code, some of the basic concepts are involved that are move generation, board evaluation, minimax algorithm, and the last one is alpha beta pruning. First of all, they just import pickle. So what's the purpose is? Pickling is a process whereby a Python object hierarchy is converted into a wide string to store it in a file, a database, maintain program state across session or transport data over the network. जब हम चेस गेम प्ले कर रहे होते हैं तो उस टाइम पे जब हम मूव्स करते हैं फ्रॉम वन नोटेशन टू अनदर, तो वो हमारे जो मूव्स होते हैं उनको सेव करी जा रहे होते हैं किसी फाइल या डेटाबेस में. देन नेक्स्ट फ्रॉम रैंडम इंपोर्ट रैंडम. दिस लाइब्रेरी जस्ट रिटर्न अ रैंडम मूव्स फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ द पॉसिबल मूव्स. तो यहाँ पे किसी भी मिनीमैक्स और अल्फ़ा बीटा प्रोनिंग को अप्लाई करने से पहले हम कोई भी सारे पॉसिबल मूव में से कोई भी एक रैंडम मूव को पिक कर रहे हैं. Although it is not a very solid chess player, but it's a good starting point as we can actually play against it. Then we are importing chess library. This library contains move generation and move validation. And next from chess.polyglot import OpenReader. Polyglot is an open source Python library which is used to perform different NLP operations. And so now here in the code we are understanding that which side is stronger in a certain position. And then next from board import evaluate board. And with the evaluation function here they just create the algorithm that chooses the move that gives the highest evaluation. Here tangible improvement is that this algorithm will now capture a piece if it can. Mean जब हम मूव्स करेंगे तो वो हमें सारे पॉसिबल मूव्स में से कोई सारी मूव्स को दिखा रहा होगा जिस पे हम अपनी चॉइस के अकॉर्डिंग बेस्ट को पिक करके हम मूव करेंगे. क्लास AI जिसमें डेप्थ जो है वो इक्वल टू 3 रखी गई है. दैन उसके बाद ट्राई और एक्सेप्शन इन एरर वगैरह के लिए. देन मूव हेयर कैन मूव फ्रॉम ओपनिंग बुक. नेक्स्ट minimax algorithm. Next, like here we are creating a search tree from which the algorithm can choose the best moves. This is done by using minimax algorithm. In this algorithm the recursive tree of all possible moves is explored to a given depth. As we see recently that depth equal to 3, and it moves is explored to a given depth and the position is evaluated at the ending leaves of the tree. After that here they just returns the either smallest or the largest value of the child to the parent node depending on whether it's a white or black to move. That is, we try to either minimize or maximize the outcome at each level. The effectiveness of minimax algorithm is heavily based on the search depth we can achieve. So now here is alpha beta pruning. So alpha beta pruning is an optimization method to the minimax algorithm that allow us to disregard some branches in the search tree. This help us evaluate the minimax search tree much deeper while using the same resources. Like मतलब ये बेस कर रही होती है उस सिचुएशन पे जिधर हम सर्च ट्री को इवेलुएट करना स्टॉप कर देते हैं. अगर हम कोई ऐसा मूव फाइंड कर लेते हैं जो कि प्रीवियस मूव से भी वर्स्ट हो. ये मिनीमैक्स के आउटकम पे इफ़ेक्ट नहीं करती, ये जस्ट उसको फास्टर बनाती है. और अल्फ़ा बीटा एल्गोरिथम इज़ आल्सो मोर एफिशिएंट इफ वी हैपन टू विजिट फर्स्ट दोज पाथ दैट लीड्स टू गुड मूव्स. ओके, सो लेट्स मूव टू दी नेक्स्ट फाइल बोर्ड. Import chess and importable. So these library we have already discussed, so just move further to the code. Here evaluate board function and piece value. The initial evaluation function is quite naive as we all only count the material that is found on the board. To improve this, they just added the evaluation, a factor that takes in account the position of the piece. Here like knight, rook, queen, king. For example, knight on this center of board is better. Then at the end they just convert the square. So this is the third file, game.py. First of all, they just import tk from tkinter. Tkinter is the standard GUI for Python. Python, when combined with tkinter, provide a fast and easy way to create a GUI application. Then same these libraries, and class game board equal to chess.board. Then player turns, init function, start function, like when you play as a white and your opponent as a black, you play as a black, or else the computer is thinking. And when player is play, here मतलब प्लेयर्स की टर्न को डिफाइन कर रहे हैं और कंप्यूटर की टर्न्स को डिफाइन करा जा रहा है. देन दिस लाइन डिस्क्राइब दैट कि जब तक प्लेयर्स जो है वो मूव नहीं कर लेता, कोई इनपुट नहीं परफॉर्म कर लेता, तब तक वेट करेंगे हम यहाँ पे. देन कंप्यूटर प्ले, here checkmate, it was a draw and computer's turn, the computer's thinking. Then game dot start. So this is the fourth file. Import tkinter, and from pil import image tk, import just. Here row and column numbers are defined, and row characters from A to H, white, black, yellow, green. These are the colors, and its code when for GUI interface. Class GUI tkinter.frame, its square size 64, exactly like 8 rows and 8 columns. Then square size is equal to 64. Init function for construction. Then frame widget is very important for the process of grouping and organizing other widgets in a somehow friendly way. It works like a container which is responsible for arranging the position of other widgets. Then canvas. The canvas is a general purpose widget. By using it, we can use any kind of graphics, including plots, drawing, charts, show image, and much more. Like this drawing, status bar, then click function. This one is defining the move notation, such as E2, E4. So legal moves. If move is not legal, then we are not. I think we are not able to move to that position. Okay, so the last file, that is table. In this code, they have just used a slightly adjusted version of p-square table that are originally described in, I think, just programming.wiki. Okay, so it's the end. So conclusion is that the strength of a simple chess playing algorithm is that it doesn't make stupid mistakes. They said it still lacks strategic understanding. With the method they just introduced, that we have been able to program a chess playing algorithm that can play basic chess. Thank you.